Welcome to Knowledge Gainer 1M channel. Today our topic is degrees of comparison. There are 3 degrees of comparison. They are, first one is positive degree, comparative degree, and third one is superlative degree. Examples: in the positive degree, high. In comparative degree, it is higher, and in the superlative degree, it is highest. Weak, weaker, and weakest. Tall, taller, tallest. Thick, thicker, thickest. Cheap, cheaper, cheapest. Some words like useless, notorious, important, confident, and delicious. These words have more in the comparative degree and most in the superlative degree. That is, more useless, and in the superlative degree it is most useless. And more notorious, most notorious. More important, most important. More confident and most confident. Delicious, more delicious, and most delicious. I will make a short video, the words which uses more and most in comparative and superlative degree. There are 3 types of questions which we get in exam. Now let us see one by one. Type 1. Type 1, the structure is positive degree, subject plus positive adjective plus object. Comparative degree, subject plus comparative adjective plus object. Superlative degree, subject plus superlative adjective plus object. This is the structure. In type 1, first one, positive degree. Shilpa is a brave girl. Now the second one, comparative degree, should be like Shilpa is braver than, for example, Divya. Shilpa is braver than Divya. Now the superlative degree. Here subject plus superlative adjective plus object. Braver superlative adjective is the bravest. The should be used before the superlative adjective. So Shilpa is the bravest girl in her class. Shilpa is the bravest girl in her class. Second one, positive degree. Rose is a beautiful flower. Here the adjective beautiful takes more beautiful in the comparative degree and most beautiful in the superlative degree. Now let us see the comparative degree and the superlative degrees. Here the comparative degree is Rose is more beautiful than Lily. Superlative, Rose is the most beautiful flower of all the flowers. The article the should be used before the superlative degree, the most beautiful. The third one, positive degree, is Mount Everest is a high peak. Comparative degree we should write as the Mount Everest is high, comparative degree is higher. Mount Everest is higher than, take another mountain. Mount Everest is higher than Mount Abu. Superlative degree is Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. The should be used before the superlative degree, highest. In type 2, the structure for positive degree is no other plus object plus so or as, positive adjective as plus subject. For comparative degree it is subject plus comparative adjective than, any other should be used here in the comparative degree, plus object. For superlative degree, subject plus the superlative adjective plus object. Let us see an example. First one, Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. For the comparative degree it is Mount Everest plus comparative adjective for highest is higher. Mount Everest is higher than any other mountains in the world. Mount Everest is higher than any other peaks. Now the positive degree, no other peaks is so high as Mount Everest. Positive degree, no other peaks is so high as Mount Everest. Second example is Ambani is the richest person in India. For the comparative degree, it should be like Ambani is richer than any other person. Ambani is richer than any other person. In the positive degree, we should use no other person in India is so rich as Ambani. No other person in India is so rich as Ambani. Positive degree, so rich should be used. Comparative degree, richer. Superlative degree, the richest. Now type 3. For the positive degree, very few plus plural object plus as positive adjective as plus subject. For comparative degree, subject plus comparative adjective than many other plus plural object. Superlative degree, subject plus one of the superlative adjective plus plural object should be taken. Type 3, first example, superlative degree is Abdul Kalam was one of the greatest scientists. The comparative degree is Abdul Kalam was greater than many other scientists. Positive degree is very few scientists were as great as Abdul Kalam. Scientists plural object should be used. Very few scientists were as great as Abdul Kalam. Another example, Sachin is one of the greatest cricketers. Now the comparative degree is Sachin is greater than many other cricketers. And the positive degree is very few cricketers are as great as Sachin. Now let us see some of the rules to be used during the degrees of comparison. First rule is some words like perfect, awful, excellent, extraordinary, inevitable, ideal, minor, major, unique. All these words should be used only in the positive degree. No ER or EST or more excellent or most excellent, more ideal, most ideal. Such words should not be used. Only positive degree should be used for such words. I will make a short video for the words to be used only in the positive degree. Please check it out. Raju is the most perfect student. Here most should not be used because perfect should be used only in the positive degree. Sun is the most unique star. Here also most should not be used. Sun is the unique star is correct. Second rule is some words like senior, junior, exterior, inferior, prefer, interior, superior, prior, posterior and anterior. Let's take 2 instead of than in the comparative degree. Like for example, Sachin is senior than Sehwag. This is wrong. Sachin is senior to Sehwag. Second example, I prefer coffee than tea. Here the word prefer is used. So, than is not used. I prefer coffee to tea is correct. When parallel comparison is taken, if here comparative adjective is used, here also we should use only comparative adjective. Let us see the example. The more you write, the lesser you understand. Here more is comparative adjective and lesser is also comparative adjective. Second one, the bigger the gift, the happy they feel. Here the comparative adjective should be used, that is happier should be used. The bigger the gift, the happier they feel is correct. Like and subscribe to Knowledge Gainer 1M channel and share with your friends. Press bell icon to get notified.